I'd say at the moment I'm just steadily getting by. That's all I can really do at the moment. My mum's in a bad situation at the moment. If I put my mind to it and I'm really determined, I can become successful, which will help my mum. She's the reason why I'm working so hard. She's the reason why I want to do this. And if it weren't for working options, I would never realise that.
The purpose of working options is to help state school sixth formers realise their full potential. What I remember back to when I was 18 and leaving sixth form college, I didn't really have any idea what was possible in life.
We can do a lot in the classroom, we can cover a lot of theory. What we can never really do or substitute in any way is to provide them an insight of what somebody with 30, 40 years experience in industry may have. That's what Working Options brings. It brings industry into the classroom.
For students to interact with people from business leaders, it's extremely helpful. So it gives them the opportunity to aspire to what might be possible for them, and also to learn about things which are very different from the academic studies that they're currently focused on.
It helps you sort of apply all that knowledge you have gained from classes and apply it to real life situations.
It brought out a side to me I didn't know I had.
We were set a brief and we were told to go fulfill the brief and create a presentation about a major retailer.
We had to do 2 weeks of research, developing a presentation. Then we had to present it to a panel of 4 judges from the industry.
It was nerve-wracking because the last 10 minutes before you were about to present, you had people going to the toilet, people were throwing up, so it was all like that. But in the first round, 4 of us got through. We all went lined up in the conference room and waiting for our names to be called out. It was like Britain's Got Talent when you're just waiting for your name. When my name got called out, I was like, yes!
I've seen some big differences from when we started this nearly a year ago in some of the students that came through the scholarship judging process. They'd never done presentations before and now they thoroughly enjoy them. They all have told us that they've got a lot out of it.
Even though you're perceived as an underdog doesn't mean you should never give up. Because if you always try, you can get far, which I did. I didn't win it, but I got to the final.
In front of those experts, I can do that anywhere now.
It taught me how to develop a full and put all my effort into one presentation to pitch it on a level that I had never done before, and I don't think without Working Options I could have done that.
My experience with this programme so far has been way beyond my wildest expectations. The calibre and the quality of the students that we've interacted with has been absolutely first class. Their enthusiasm, their hunger and their commitment has been amazing, and it's blown all of us away who've been involved in the programme.
It's given me the ability to do what I'm doing now, interact confidently with someone I've never met before.
But whenever we have networking events, I'm able to just sort of go up to somebody and, you know, speak really confidently without hesitation or being nervous.
When I walk into an interview now, whether it be for a job or a university, I know that in my mind I can do it. And with education, it trains you up academically, but it doesn't give you the real life experience that you need, that this whole scheme's given to me.
Some of these students come from very, very difficult backgrounds, either financially strapped situations or difficult family circumstances. And so Working Options can add a lot for them, both in inspiring them to want to be successful either in their careers or through university, and also perhaps giving them some financial support. There's some amazing talent here that if we don't tap into this talent at this age, some of it will be lost. And we'll not get through university and we'll not get through to business and organisations that can use this talent. So it's really, really important, and we're encouraging as many businesses in our sector to get involved as we possibly can.
Working Options opened a new door for me, in the sense that I was able to reach more links in the industry and talk to more people about unis and work and career path.
Having something like this scholarship scheme is brilliant because, you know, people like Paul Monk, Fiona, they're all very connected in the business world, and without them I wouldn't have had a clue what I want to do in the future.
And what everyone is missing is enough really young talent who really understand the world that we live in at the moment, understand and are equipped to deal with the world as you move forward, but actually have quite a broad view.
So, why am I here? I'll tell you why I'm here. There are 4 young women sitting here who have done nothing but impress me. You have determination and you have courage. Because it takes a lot of courage to stand up in front of a group of your peers or in front of complete strangers and to give a presentation. So courage and determination.
There's only one person in this room who's responsible for your life, and that's you. Just take responsibility.
Absolutely brilliant. I've met some absolutely fantastic people, some great influences, and some of the tips I've got from these people, they're going to help me in my life. They're going to. You take this sort of advice on, it changes your life. It really does.
Career guidance in schools and colleges is important, but it's really good to get people who've done it. Listen to people who've done it. I'm in the case of business, but it's the same if you're an engineer or a doctor or whatever it might be. To have someone who's actually been there and spent the last 30 years doing this, talking and sharing their experiences, I think is invaluable for young people.
Yeah, we need the help of young people for a start, but one of the great things is about how we can actually release the talent and the potential that young people have got. So I think that's, and I think this is a really practical and great way of doing that.
Businesses many of them have just taken, and I think it's really important to give back and to inspire the next generation of young people who are going to come and work and run business. I think it's really important for me to give my time and other people to give their time to share a vision and to inspire people.
We all live and breathe the same air. So why is it certain lives are unfair? Kids from estates with outstanding IQs, with significant talent that never gets used. Life is a journey, some say a quest. To reach your objective requires your best. Money, success, following fashion can all be ignored as these are byproducts of passion. Without my passion and drive coloration, I wouldn't be here, sitting here in front of you giving this presentation. The will to progress is instilled in me, to constantly learn and be the best I can be. So why do I deserve this, I hear you ask? The truth is we all deserve this, that's why we're given the task. If unsuccessful, I'll have a positive reflection of being given the opportunity for the initial selection. Thank you.